Welcome, Pro Wrestling Fan Show. I'm Harris Robert. On today's edition, I'm going to be doing a preview of the upcoming Elimination Chamber, which comes to you live on pay-per-view on Sunday night. The first match is a six-man tag match. We got Shield, which is Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. There is a rumor that this will be a Elimination Chamber match. Haven't heard for sure, but the rumor is it's supposed to be an Elimination Chamber match and having a lot of weapons and whatnot in the chamber. I don't see the Shield getting over on Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus in this match, so it looks like a Team Cena win. The next match is the United States title on the line. Champion Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz. It looks like probably just a straight up retain here by Cesaro. They're going to try to make this a little bit bigger, trying to make Miz a bigger face, and probably have a title switch at WrestleMania. Next up, we have the world title on the line. Alberto Del Rio, your champion, versus The Big Show. This is the third time they've done this match. The first two were last man standing, and this match is just straight up. It's just a filler, just a killer right now, I guess. Looks like probably retained by Del Rio. Betting a cash in by Dolph Ziggler afterwards, because Dolph said on Raw that he'll cash in between now and Mania. So why not do it at the Chamber? So it looks like they're going to set up a triple threat match between Del Rio, Ziggler, and whoever comes out of the Elimination Chamber number one contender match for Mania. Next up is a Divas title. Champion Caitlyn versus Tamina Snuka. Really nothing special is going to happen here. It's probably going to be short, sweet, to the point. Caitlyn retained. Best thing what they're kind of doing with this match is kind of a filler in between the two world title matches. Then we got the WWE title. If The Rock gets DQ'd or counted out, he loses the title. This is setting up for The Rock, I guess, to look just so big and bad over Punk, and nothing can take the title from The Rock. It's going to be a straight up retain by The Rock. Obviously, they're setting up for Rock and Cena at Mania. I don't know what's going to happen with Punk at this point. There's talk of Undertaker coming back on Raw. There's talk of if Taker can't come back for WrestleMania 29, wait until 30 and have Taker come back and doing something else with Punk. Really don't know after losing two matches to The Rock in a row on pay-per-view what he can do at Mania. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm guessing main event will be the Elimination Chamber number one contender for the world title. We have Jack Swagger versus Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton versus Kane versus Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry. I'm sorry, but look at the names in this match. There's no way Mark Henry's winning this at all. There's no reason to. There's no way. The tag team champions are in this match, Kane and Daniel Bryan. Obviously, there's been a little friction between the two of them. Betting they're probably going to do something where break the two of them off, still have the tag titles but do one-on-one. So probably whoever wins, gets picked a new partner or something. So I look at that maybe coming up Mania. That leaves Jack Swagger, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. I don't think right now, with just returning like Jack Swagger has, he's really nothing set up with either Dolph or Del Rio. So I don't even look at him doing anything in this. Chris Jericho and Randy Orton, obviously both of them are multiple-time champions. Both of them make great champions. I think the only winner of this possibility would be Chris Jericho. He's been doing something with Dolph, and they're wanting to turn him heel. And you got Del Rio face, Dolph as a face, and Jericho heel. I'm looking at Jericho winning this and doing triple threat at Mania. Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, and Alberto Del Rio. Pretty much nothing spectacular is probably going to happen here. Just kind of a filler pay-per-view to get to WrestleMania. We'll have about 5 weeks here before Mania. So check back for some top 5 Mania moments, some different videos I'm going to try to do, some things that I like. Might do a kind of get to know me type video, kind of tell all the fans out there about myself, my wrestling background, how long I've been a fan and all that. If there's anything that anybody wants to hear from me, please leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to try to answer what I can. Maybe the more that you fans know about me as a host, the more you might tune in and watch the show. Check out Pro Wrestling Pulse on Sunday night, right after the pay-per-view, for the review. I'll be doing a guest appearance with J-Man and Ryan Back and on Beat Eddie J Productions. So, well, thanks for watching, and I'll probably be doing a review Monday or Tuesday myself. Kind of whatever we don't throw in there on the Pulse, I'll kind of throw out there. So, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Alright. Hopefully a lot of you fans stuck around and see this part. I'm tired of the predictability WWE's doing. There's a couple things that I want to see happen that I think WWE could do very easily at this pay-per-view to make Mania and do some other stuff unpredictable. The first is there's a rumor of doing The Rock versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I could see them having Lesnar come out with Heyman in a world title match, distract The Rock, get him either A, counted out, or B, disqualified. Punk wins the title. Then you can still do Punk and Cena again for the title at Mania. That way you got CM Punk headlining WrestleMania. You could set up Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. And then maybe put a title on one of them and do the title for Lesnar Rock at SummerSlam. Another idea I had was having the Elimination Chamber #1 contender main event. Have Punk lose to The Rock. That we still do Rock Cena. Have CM Punk do what Edge did a few years back in, I think it was 2010, when he lost the world title in one chamber, came in the other chamber and won the WWE title. So by looking at that match, Swagger, Jericho, Orton, Daniel Bryan, Kane, Mark Henry, you could have the Shield have the lights go out, have the Shield attack Kane. When the lights come back on, have Punk in that chamber with the door closed and ring the bell. Might be a little far-fetched, it might be a little out there, but either one of these scenarios would be just fine with me. CM Punk has been rumored to be headlining WrestleMania. I don't see how you can't have a title on CM Punk going into WrestleMania. Even having Dolph cash in on Del Rio, have Punk win the main event, #1 contender. Punk, Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler. You want Dolph as a face. Who's the bigger heel in the company right now than CM Punk? And there's also a rumor of them doing Chris Jericho versus Ryback, which is stupid as hell. Why waste Jericho like that? You could have something coming out of this chamber, do Jericho and Randy, do Jericho and Swagger. You want to build Swag back up, use Jericho, Obviously, Ryback and Sheamus kind of get lost in this. Sheamus is going to do something at Mania, so we'll have to see what happens. But maybe one of my little conspiracy theories could end here. You'll notice that both theories end up with Punk headline WrestleMania in the title match. Hey, I'm a CM Punk fan. What can I say? I also would love for the Shield to win. I mean, hey, I know they're not going to, but I'm just big on Seth Rollins. I'm big on Dean Ambrose. Really don't know much about Roman Reigns, but I know a lot of you guys who know Ring of Honor and whatnot know Seth Rollins, or a.k.a. Tyler Black, former Ring of Honor World Champion. Just like Daniel Bryan when he came in, formerly Bryan Danielson. I'm just real big on the Shield, and I want them to do something big with him. I want Seth Rollins to be that guy someday. So, alright, well, I'm glad you all stuck around for this. Hopefully one of these scenarios come true, and we will have a WrestleMania headline by CM Punk. Alright, have a great night. I'll see you Sunday on the Pro Wrestling Pulse. And again, Monday night here on the Pro Wrestling Fan Show. Thanks for watching.